All right. We live. Hell yeah. Cheeto on the phone with customer service. This nigga look nervous. It's his wife. It's his wife for sure. Thank y'all for coming to this mic. This is Woody's open mic. This is the last one. RIP. Next week we are gonna be a showcase. It's gonna be fun. Are y'all familiar with Phoenix? Phoenix, the city? Yeah. I just got back from Phoenix. That's like white people's Detroit. Like nobody wants to be there, but they're there. It was dusty as shit. This is how I know I accidentally fell in love with a white woman because I went there on purpose with this bitch. She made me climb a mountain. It was terrible. First of all, she handed me a box of Nikes. Okay, she handed me a box. I thought there was gonna be some Jordans, some Nikes in this bitch. They're hiking shoes. If you hand a nigga a shoe box, I think something cool's in here. It was hiking shoes. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I was so disappointed. I hate when someone gives you like a present for them. Like if I got you a fucking PS5 controller for Christmas, you'd be pissed. What the fuck you giving me hiking shoes for? If I got you a cocaine and another bitch, you'd be like, who is this for? The hiking shoes were not for me. We go to this mountain. Immediately, I start disrespecting the trip. I start smoking a blunt up this mountain. And she's like rolling her eyes at me. I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I was not fine. I passed the black guy. This black guy was in normal Air Force Ones. He looked at me like very judgingly, like I was appropriating white culture with my hiking shoes. He was not feeling them. There was children on this mountain. And they were hiking way better than me. They were having normal conversations. We were on white people call it a sunset hike. Okay. Y'all, you know what I'm talking about. It's when you race in the sun and you're trying to get to the top of the mountain while the sun's setting like fucking Pride Rock, Lion King. It was terrible. We get to the top of the mountain, my legs is burning. And you know what this bitch says to me? Do you want some pussy? Are you fucking crazy, bitch? You think I got any pumps in my legs for your pussy? Are you insane? I'm barely made it up this bitch. Give me a Nutrigrain bar or some Rocky Road ice cream or some Adderall, whatever y'all use to get yourselves through this. I was airlifted down. Cost $3,000. It was terrible. My son is a little sassy. It's a little sassy. It's my son, my girlfriend, and me. We were driving the other day. We were talking about Ninja Turtles. He was like, Daddy, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? I was like, Raphael, the red one. I was like, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? He's like, Leonardo, the blue one. Then my girlfriend asked him, she was like, what Ninja Turtle should I be? And he said, you got to figure that out yourself. And I was like, fuck yeah, man. You don't got time to be guiding these hoes. You got to figure who you are yourself. All right. Ready to get this mic started? All right. Give it up for this first comedian, super funny George Tarico.
Appreciate it. What's up? You want your drink? Is this your drink? This you? There you go. What's up? Yo, you were talking about you hate when people like give you gifts that are clearly for them. I got a cousin that does that shit all the time. We'll do like our Christmas gift exchange and he'll guilt me into picking his present and it'll just be like a set of golf clubs. I've never golfed in my life. But the fucked up thing is like you can steal somebody's gift one time. So I'll be guilted into getting the gift and then he'll just be like, give me that. And then I'll just end up with like a Yankee candle. It's so fucked. So fucked. I'm getting sick of social media. I had to get off Facebook recently because I feel like it's really bad for your mental health when your aunt gets more likes on her posts than you do. You know what I mean? I feel like your age nowadays directly correlates with the likes you get on Facebook. Like I'm 26. I'm lucky if I get like 10 likes on a post. But when my 65-year-old aunt posts, it is 100 likes and 20 comments that say Trump is still my president. Like, and a couple sprinkled in that say, how do you download Adobe Flash Player? Like, this is the engagement I'm looking for, honestly. Wow. Hey, I'm on the TV there. That's alarming. It's cool. Like when they turn off the sports in a sports bar to make you watch an open mic 100 times at the same time. I was scrolling on Facebook the other day and I got an ad for one of those Facebook quizzes. And the quiz was just called, Am I Gay? which says a lot about my search history. Honestly, I'll give it to him. That's one for the Zuck. But I had to click it though. You know what I mean? I had to click it. You would have clicked it. I clicked it. The first question just said, "Have you blow dried your hair more than once today?" I was like, "Holy shit! Someone is gonna pass." Better call my girlfriend. Have some news. No, man. I feel like social media is so bad because we spend a lot of time like getting mad at each other for the wrong reasons. Like a few weeks back, the Prime Minister of Finland got in huge trouble because a video surfaced of her twerking at a wedding. 37-year-old woman running this country twerking. I think I speak for the entire United States when I say if Joe Biden did as much as Macarena, I would feel a lot more confident about where this country's heading. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what way you lean. We're all just secretly waiting for Joey B to lean back. That's all we want. That's all we want. Shit, I would settle for a cha-cha slide at this point, honestly. Like, he's just reading the lyrics off a teleprompter, like, one hop this time, open parentheses, jump one time into the air, close parentheses. Like, it's fucked up, dude. Their leader is shaking her ass, and our leader is shaking. That's what's happening. It's not great. I just turned 26, just turned 26 years old, despite having looked 35 since I was 11. That laugh always hurts a little too much. No, I have. It's cool though. Like when you're young, like I've always looked older than my age. And when you're young, it's cool, right? Like I was the first kid to shave in elementary school. It was fucking sick. I got into school. I remember everybody like circled around. They were treating me like I had just lost my virginity. That's how excited they were. Like they're slapping fives. They're like, "What it feel like?" I'm like, honestly, more blood than I expected. Wow, dead silence there. That's all right. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm just glad my dad was in the room helping out, or I could have really hurt myself. And kid's just like, "Are you still talking about fucking?" I'm like, yes. But then, like, as I got older, it became less cool looking older than my age. Like in college, on my freshman year dorm floor, I noticed that nobody was really talking to me, and I found out it was because everybody thought I was an undercover cop. Like, I would see kids in the hallway and be like, "What are we getting into tonight, boys?" And they'd just be like, "Homework. We got a lot of studying to do, honestly. But if we find anything, we'll come find you." And I'd be like, "All right, cool, good enough for me." And then I'd hear him behind my back walking down the hall, just like, "That was a fucking trap, right?" Like, that shit hurts, man. I've been trying to stop drinking so much. I drink a lot of whiskey, but I'm not the type of guy that's like, "Oh, I'm so manly, I drink whiskey." I literally drink it because I saw John Hamm drinking that show Mad Men, and I was like, he is sexy. Give me some of that shit. But then you'll watch like one too many episodes and he'll take a sip of whiskey and then they just like chuck a stapler at a secretary. And I'm like, maybe I should switch to White Claw from now on. That didn't age well. It's not so much the drinking I have a problem with. It's that every time I drink, I drunk eat every single time. Like, I feel like most guys, when they start drinking, they're like, "Yo, boys, don't let me call my ex tonight." But as soon as I start drinking, I'm like, "Fellas, if I Grubhub KFC, we're going to need to block the Colonel on Instagram." All right. Or there's going to be some finger licking going on in my basement I'm not proud of, honestly. It's bad news, man. A lot of times I'll be so drunk, I'll get food delivery. You know, when you get food delivery, they'll take a photo of where they leave the food, right? So you can find it. And I'll be so drunk, I forget I ordered the food. And then at 1 a.m., I'll just get a text from a number I don't have with a photo of my front door. You know how fucking scary that is? I was like looking out the window, like, who the fuck is in my yard right now? Like, my name is about to be the title of a podcast episode if I'm not careful here. Cool. Sometimes you guys just come to a screeching halt. Thanks for the feedback. No, dude, it's crazy. And then I'll just like go to the door with a Louisville Slugger all nervous, like thinking somebody's out there taking photos of my house. And then it's just like an order of General Tso's chicken and crab rangoons. I'm like, I will let the general in every time. Cool. Again, thanks for the feedback. Yeah. You know what? I'll count that as an applause break and get out of here. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
This is something new. The Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band.
Give it up for him.
We're gonna get funky.
Him and those cops earlier had a secret handshake. I saw it. Give it up for this next comedian. He wrote his name with a heart. I do not like that. Give it up for Aaron Klein, everybody. Gross.
All right. Yeah, there we go. Right there, dude. Fucking bitchin'. That's what my dad says. That's bitchin'. That's fucking bitchin'. Daniel, that guy. I saw a mannequin recently that had humongous breasts and no head. I was like, who is that for? You know, I have yet to meet the perfect woman. I wrote that. Brooke said that was really good and really funny. So you guys must be wrong. I saw a news article recently that said a 90-year-old grandpa just got his degree from university. And I was confused on why everyone was celebrating him. I was like, this guy is a fucking idiot. It took him 72 years of college. It took me only 8. And I only shit myself twice, okay? My parents didn't even come to my graduation. This guy gets on the news. Ridiculous. I took a Flintstone vitamin recently. Yeah. I don't think I should be taking vitamins that are approved by the Flintstones. Doesn't seem like they're really a reliable source. Lived in a medically irresponsible time, you know? It'd be like if I was using Jessica Rabbit condoms. I was like, do you even know what these are, you bottomless whore? Saying, why are there cartoon holes poked in them? What is this? This is ridiculous. And I think you can make a positive out of anything. Like whenever I get a parking ticket, I will pretend that it's a note from a secret admirer. And so I'm like, what is this? And I open it up. I'm like, meet me at the courthouse. I'm too young to wed. Father is forbidden it. Be too much. I tried to pay for an abortion recently with Bitcoin, but neither are backed by the federal government. Those for the ladies. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Am I right, fellas? We get to choose. Hell yeah. Oh man. This is all going in the set. This is really going. Yeah, I haven't gone to the dentist in a very long time, really long time. And then I just read a story about a dentist who would touch his patients while they were under anesthesia. And I was like, I'll go. You've convinced me. I'm like, no, doc, I don't floss. And that's because I'm a naughty little slut. There is one cavity that needs to be filled, and it's my asshole. Yeah. Is that rain? Can you guys hear that? Okay. Yeah. It's a bunch of yeah. So, you guys hear that? Is that just me? Yeah. That transitions perfectly into my next bit, actually. There we go. This is all planned. Do you think I'm winging it right now? I wrote out what's happening right now. Ali, is there a joke you want to hear?
Tell your first one.
No.
Aaron Klein, everybody. That motherfucker got the tightest pants and the thickest wallet. This side of the Midwest are saying something. What do you got in there? What's in that wallet? Just parlays. That's it. All right, give it up for this next comedian. He wearing short sleeves, so you know he don't care about nothing. Give it up for Brooke Whitehead.
Yeah. Oh, 4 whole minutes at the world famous, Woody's open mic. Another packed house. Oh, what fun! What fun we're having! What a good time! What are you guys doing after this? You guys want to come over to my place, chase each other around? What do you think? What do you think? Is this a studio? We can all fit. Come on, we'll get you. We'll get you. There's nothing funnier than 2 grown people chasing each other. I'm gonna get you. It's so silly. Anyway. Anyways, hey, folks. Do you guys think that there are people that have been homeless for so long that they don't know that you can talk on the phone through AirPods? So when they see that, they're just like, "Oh, we're all kind of doing this. We're all sort of having little conversations." to to the man upstairs. Oh, fun. I don't like 23andMe. I think we should cut that out. I think we should stop doing that. You know, we're all just who cares where you who cares where you come from? All that matters is what's going on now. Also, it's like if you're taking 23andMe, look, you'll know if you can say it. You know what I mean? You'll know. Do not run the numbers. You know what I mean? Just take contact. He was not kidding about the rain. He was not kidding about the rain. I'm unemployed. Yeah! Give it up! Quit your fucking jobs, everyone. Let's all stop. If we all stop working, they gotta do something different. You know, they can't evict all of us at the same time. That's true. We're starting a general strike of every single occupation possible. It doesn't even matter. Even like baby doctors. Let's all quit. Come on. We're all taking to the streets. No, it's good. I do like it's been fun not working. Now I get to do this full time, which is cool. Not comedy. I don't make a cent doing that. Just whatever I'm doing in the moment is now my full-time occupation. Yesterday I got denied unemployment. That was my full-time job that day. Full 40 hours getting denied unemployment. Good. I was at an open mic. Someone was talking about how they might be infertile. I feel like that's the fucking dream, you know? I'd love to be infertile, dude. My jizz can't stop getting stuff pregnant, dude. I gotta can't throw that shit in the trash, get the goddamn dumpster pregnant, dude. Be careful. Got some strong swimmers in there. This is good. This is fun. I've been just killing lots of time lately. Watch a lot of nature documentaries. Did you guys know that in nature, it is actually the male seahorse that bee shopping? Not a lot of people know that. The more you know. You guys know it's a felony to put dish soap in a public fountain. It is because it's too much bubbles. If you make enough bubbles publicly, the government's like, you can't pick the president anymore. You gotta. This is up to others. I mean, that sounds like the move. Honestly, you know, I mean, you get to go have as much public bubbly fun as you want, and then you are not responsible for the president anymore. Sounds incredible. I would love to not get any more targeted ads. No, not for me. I had too much fun in a park one time. I'm no longer allowed. I no longer have the privilege to pick the president of the United States. This is enough. This is a good time. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, give it up for him, Brooke Whitehead. I think the president's dead, and I think that we just decide everything by like a coin flip. Every decision. I think he's been dead for a long time. It's like a Tamagotchi running the United States now. Give it up for the next comedian. Very funny. My favorite stepson, Ali Sprokra, everybody.
All right. Bathroom break for that guy during my set. No worries. So over the weekend, I went on a date. I've been seeing this guy a while, you know, so for our generation, it was the third date, getting kind of serious. And we decided to have like an open conversation about how we're feeling about each other, you know. And he told me, he was like, hey, honestly, you know, I don't think our personalities mesh very well, but I'm willing to see where this goes. Has anyone else felt someone settle for them in real time? I was like, dude, Instagram is still our main form of contact. Like, we can get out of this clean, no worries. I feel like a lot of people just have a hard time letting someone go romantically. Like for me, I've been in the friend zone with this one guy for a year. And just last week, I was like, maybe he's not going to be my husband. Maybe I shouldn't have picked out our first dance on. No, too crazy for you guys. It's fine. It's fine. Relax, David. Okay. Do we have any siblings? Any of us have siblings in here? Hard left. Yeah, I have one sister, one older sister. And I moved out a couple years ago, but she still lives at home because I'm independent and she hates herself. And cool. And the real reason she still lives at home is because she has really bad anxiety. Like, it's awful. And for years I've been trying to like encourage her to like go out and go therapy, like move past it. But recently I realized the more my parents pay for her, the more my dad lets me use his credit card. Okay. Too much white privilege, I guess. What, guys? I'm gonna keep going with it. So actually, no, we're not gonna keep going with that joke. We're not gonna I had like 2 more lines. One of them repeated, so maybe I won't say that one. But I can't wait till her anxiety gets like crippling. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to see what I get then. Feel like maybe I'll be a part of the yacht club or something. That's what I'm really. Okay, that was the end of that joke. So that's what you guys asked for. You guys asked for it. So thank you. We're working on it. We're working. Recently, a lot of people have been asking me if I'm gay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe because I dress like a 13-year-old skater boy. That's why. I look like a mosh pit all the time. Maybe that's why. But no, one of my friends was talking to me about it the other day. She's bisexual and she was like, "Do you think you would like ever date a woman?" And I was like, "No, I think I'm pretty straight. Like, I think the only way I could date a woman is if she like didn't have a fragile ego and love fantasy football. She just like wasn't super masculine and condescending. I think maybe then, okay, that was a joke about me maybe being bisexual. Keep up, guys. Whatever. Jamal got it. Thank you. Kind of. Okay, no, not really. Okay, maybe we'll scrap that. But I did for a period of my life though think I was gay, and it was because you guessed it, trauma from men. It's exactly the reason. And I feel like if men keep making poor choices, we're all gonna have to be gay eventually. I think that's what's gonna have to happen. I think maybe I want to be gay, actually. I think that's it. Okay, we'll do one that's more clean. So it's my 1-year anniversary, guys. Give it up for me. 1-year anniversary. Hell yeah. Yeah, since getting laid. Thank you, Tito. It's been fun. I think by default I'm a gamer now. I think that's how it works. A PlayStation just like showed up at my apartment yesterday and I like knew how to play Call of Duty. It was really, I like can only come now if I have a gamer headset on and someone's out screaming at me at the other end that my mom's a whore. Like, that's the only, I kind of fucked up the wording on that, but it's funny. Okay, we're going to be done and we're going to be gay. That's my new choice. Okay, thanks.
Get up for Allie, everybody. You do have a voice, like you say, nigga, in the Call of Duty group chat at like 2 a.m. I think I've heard you call me that. And get up for Allie. One of her sisters is super fine. I don't know which one I met. One of them super fine, but that's also how I know I cared about Allie. I'm like, not this one, Jamal. Not that. Let this one go. Let this one go. She'll be sad. But I was thinking about it. All right, get up for this next comedian. Very funny, David Donick, everybody.
What up, Woodies? I'm a teacher. I'm glad that people ask Allie if she's gay because my students just straight up tell me. They're like, "Mr. Donick, you are gay." And I'm like, "I don't think so." And they're like, "That's a gay-ass water bottle you have." And I'm like, "All right, kids, it's fucking stupid." We got a bunch of jokes from July of 2019. I found all these on a Google Doc that was titled, "David, You'll Make It. I promise. July 2019. I'm glad that Pride Month is over because I'm really tired of straight white dudes going on stage and being like, yo, here's one gay experience I had. Like, you've never seen a white person during Black History Month be like, I thought about buying Jordans one time, you know? Banger. I had this thought the other day. So I'm an Uber driver as well because teachers don't make money. And I was driving and this guy was like, hey, man, he's a priest. He's like, I hate to ask, but he was like, do you believe in God? And I'm sitting there like, I'm on the job, sir. I don't think you can ask me these questions. I think technically Jesus is at the wheel, but I really don't want to test that right now. And he was like, I'm just asking because like he went on a long story. It's like a 10-minute story. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, what's really killing religion is motherfuckers who are gluten-free, because bread is at the center of everything holy about every single religion. Like, imagine you're going up for mass and it's like the power of Christ compels you or whatever. And they're like, can I get a gluten-free Christ? Nice. I'll leave it in 2019. Let me ask, do you guys think that there's a difference between like gym shoes and sneakers at all? Y'all think? Yeah, because it's like gym shoes are like these, or like New Balances, right? But then sneakers are like Nikes and Dunks. Gym shoes are basically just school shooter shoes, because it's like you've never seen a school shooter roll up in a pair of ones, and if they did, it wouldn't be a school shooting. Like it'd be a mass ankle breaking, Everyone would be like, ah. I ride the train a lot because we woke, and on the train there's always some advertisements for some bullshit. The other day I was on the train and it was said that there was a walk to fight suicide, and that was so cool, man, because I was like, if it was a run, I would definitely kill myself at the end of this thing. But there was, moving past it, a sign that was also like, if you see any unattended packages, let someone know about it. But if I'm ever on the train and I see an unattended package and that shit's an Amazon box, I'm going to take that shit 100% of the time. Because, like, it might be something scary from the 90s, like anthrax or whatever, however the fuck it is. But it might be some cool-ass sneakers, guys. Cool sneakers. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm, like, persuasively white. Like, I feel like I'm persuasively white. Like, if you make eye contact with me for like 5 seconds, like you're buying a used Toyota Corolla, It doesn't matter where we're at. You're walking away with a used car. I got to feed my family. I do be driving for Lyft because things are fun. As a teacher, a lot of times people are like, oh, those who can't teach, which is so shitty, but so fucking accurate, because I teach English and I can't goddamn read for the life of me, dude. Nice. I was driving for Uber the other day. We'll pivot. And I picked up this woman out in Pilsen, and I was driving her out to Chicago Lawn. It's like a 20-minute car ride, right? She's a black woman. We're like sitting 10 minutes in silence. Halfway through this car ride, she speaks up, and she's like, excuse me. And I'm thinking she's going to say something like, yo, can you open the window, like turn down the music or turn on the heat or whatever? She goes, excuse me, do you hang out with other races? And I'm like, that's a fair question because it looks like I don't. It looks like I only hang out with other white guys with this haircut. But I was like, yeah. And she was like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to like ask because I'm just like, I'm checking. I'm trying to get some new friends. And I was like, oh, what happened to all them? And she was like, oh, they were just like super ratchet. And I was like, ratchet? I was like, you don't know how ratchet I could be, lady. I one time got so drunk at the red line. This is true. I rode all the way to 79th Street just to buy 2 mint Juul pods for $20. And I don't even smoke a Juul. But I bought them bitches. I had them in my car for weeks. But I was like, 0 friends. I was like, you have 0 friends. I don't want to be your first friend either. Like, that's so much where I got to plan a birthday party. If that's the case, I plan all my friends' birthday parties. One time, my friend's birthday party was so good, he almost died. That's all I want to talk about. Okay, thanks. Next time, it's 2018 jokes, baby.
Give it up for Jojo Rabbit, everybody. Fuck yeah. Who's next? Oh, give it up for this next comedian, very funny, Noe Malik, everybody.
sticking around, guys. How we doing? Woo, woo. Got a clap? How we doing? We're busy back there. Okay. Does anybody else have an immigrant father that likes to kiss too much? No? Oh, yeah? You got one? Thanks. I kind of want to just derail this set right now. I just want to. No, I'm not gonna. No, yeah, he likes to. It went on for way too long. You know, 6th grade. I let him kiss me till 6th grade. You know, it's bad when you got 2 mustaches touching. That's that's how you know it's bad. No, he's dropping me off for school, 6th grade. He's like, okay, bye, and he goes, and then and I'm like, okay, and I kiss him, and then I look out the window, and it's just my buddy. He's like, you know, right there, and he's like, I'm gonna tell everybody, you know, like that's the face, right? It's a tough day at school. You have to explain to your friends that you're not gay with your dad, and I fucked that up. All right. What else? Oh yeah, I've been grinding the open mic scene. It's tough. You can do everything you want, right? You can prepare all you want, and it might just not go well. It's like when you think you're gonna bring a girl home, and so you clean your entire apartment, and then inevitably it doesn't work out. You come home and everything's spotless. You just have all your clown makeup on, looking at your spotless apartment. It's just you and no dust. And you're like, I don't even mind the dust. It's keeping me company. It's just embarrassing. You go downstairs the next morning, your roommate's like, hey, thanks for cleaning the fan. You're like, I didn't clean the fan. I didn't go. He's like, who cleaned the fan? The super hot chick I brought home last night. Okay, all right. You guys know what the Citizen app is? Citizen app. If you don't, we all know? Okay. We all know. I don't know how to say this joke if I don't explain it. We know? So don't explain it. Okay, I won't explain it. So basically, it shows you where a crime happened and what happened. And yeah, so like, I don't really get it. It already happened. That's the problem. If it didn't happen to me, I don't care. It's none of my business. And if it did happen to me, I already know about it, right? Yeah. Can you imagine getting shot and then getting a notification on your phone that you just got shot? You're like, oh, guys, we should get out of here. I really committed to that one, and I wish I didn't. I thought we only had 3 minutes, so like, that's. It's 4 minutes tonight. We got 4 minutes now. Yeah, I literally have nothing else to talk about. Yeah.
Give it up for him. That nigga got the same hair as the dude from Boy Meets World. What was that nigga's name? That loved Topanga. What was his name? Corey? Yeah, hell yeah. You dress like that nigga too. You ought to be on ABC Family in no time. Give it up for this next comedian, very funny, Alex Linen.
I wanted to apologize for going to the bathroom earlier. I didn't realize by doing that, 20% of the crowd was leaving. The numbers were astronomical. I couldn't have predicted that. I'm sorry. I don't know. Thank you. Hey, let's give it up for forgiveness, folks. Forgiveness. That's the theme of this set tonight. I have this friend. She's studying to get her PhD because she said her dream job is to be a marine biologist. And when she told me that, I was blown away because I thought everyone's dream job was not having one. Like, I gave up all my hopes and dreams the second I hit 6'3" and still couldn't dunk. But like, you ever hear this nowadays? Like, old people going like, "Oh, kids these days, they just don't want to work." Has anyone ever wanted to work? Like, do you think people back in 1850 being paid 5 cents an hour were waking up each morning going, "Oh boy, I can't wait to tie on my bootstraps"? No, they were not doing that. I was watching basketball with my grandpa the other day, and he starts going on about how old-time players in his era like Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain were just as good as the players that we were watching on the TV right there. And it was really awkward afterwards having to explain to him that we were watching the WNBA. It's like, yeah, no, it's completely fucking asinine to suggest that old-timey athletes are even remotely as good as current ones, right? Because think of all the modern medicine and technology we have. And like back in 1970, if an NFL player broke his leg, he got sent to the glue factory. They were like, oh yeah, sorry, sir, this sprained ankle is terminal. But and like LeBron spends like $1 million per year maintaining his body. And like most of that is taking supplements that are just scientifically engineered to level peak human performance. And meanwhile, the only thing athletes in the 80s were taking was cocaine. All right, get rid of those last two. Cool. It's a fat no. Something I noticed people do here a lot is they'll start crossing the street before the little sign tells them it's okay to do so. And look, I get it, it's 2023, and we're all trying to be progressive to new ideas. But would it kill y'all to just listen to the white man? Well, you didn't hear the setup. I'm talking about the traffic sign. You weren't paying attention to that part. That's why it was awkward. That's why it was awkward. I saw you not pay attention. I was like, oh boy, he's not gonna like this. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna end on that later.
Get up for Alex, everybody. All right, we got one more comedian. Y'all ready? I know. Joey Herrera, everybody. Fuck yeah. Give it up for him.
What's up? You guys, my buddy got a dog recently. Now he keeps referring to himself as a dad. Saying shit like, dad life, can't hang out tonight, got dad shit to do. Like, you got dad shit to do? I mean, you're walking your kid around the block on a leash? You're letting your kid piss on fire hydrants? Yeah, I saw your kid the other day. You took a shit in my front yard and you didn't pick it up. Great parenting, dude. I was trying to tell him, I'm like, you're not a dad, dude. You don't have a toddler. You have a Pomeranian named Boo Boo. Get it together, dude. When a kid's 9 years old and he has to take a shit, he lets himself outside. Your dog do that? No. What's your dog do when he turns 9? He dies. Guys, it's not even sad when dogs die. Because all dogs go to heaven. Kids, though, straight to hell. It's so sad. Fucking bummer when they die. Well, I guess you guys like kids, you sick fucks. Fucking creeps in here. Makes sense. They're just comics. Yeah, guys, kids, they say you can't swear in front of kids. That's not true. I told the newborn to fuck off. He was fine. He didn't even cry. Probably because he can't speak English. Fucking idiot. All right. We're gonna stew in this. Guys, I used to be a bartender. This lady came in pushing a stroller. She's like, "Is this a kid-friendly establishment?" No. And I threw a beer in the baby's face. They're running away. I was throwing bar nuts at them. Come back when you grow a pair, needle dick. Guys, I'm pretty sure marriage is a pyramid scheme, right? That's why married people are always pressuring single people. When are you going to settle down? It's great. It's great. Yeah, I don't have to worry about her leaving me because we signed a contract. I mean, if she does leave me, she gets to take half my shit. It's great. Last time I checked, when something's great, you don't need to tell people. You keep that shit a secret. Yeah, marriage is probably as great as this is going right now. Let's do this. How you guys feeling? You all feeling all right? Yeah. Anyways, married people, they're not going to peer pressure me. Thank you for the light, ma'am. Married people aren't going to peer pressure me. I mean, you could peer pressure me into doing drugs, but not into starting a family. Speaking of drugs, pretty sure getting married is like doing heroin. Once you start, it's pretty hard to stop unless a judge gets involved. Stick with it. You'll probably die doing it. Guys, having kids seems like smoking crack, right? You haven't slept in a week. You don't know when you will. You want to quit, but you can't without going to jail. Honestly, guys, I think having kids is probably worse than smoking crack. Because at least with the right support system, you can kick crack. You kick your kids hard enough, you're going to prison. Every once in a while, you see that story on the news. Mother of 3 leaves her kids in a Wendy's parking lot, later found in a crack house. Everybody's like, what a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I'm like, what a brave woman. She's trying to start over. She's trying to do better. Not only is she smoking crack, she's doing the one thing that's worse for her mental health than smoking crack. Being a mom. Smoking crack and being a mom, now that's the real speedball. Let's go. All right, thank you, Woody.
Give it up for him. Thanks for coming to Woody's last mic. It's been terrible. It's been terrible knowing most of you, and I look forward to advancing my career so I don't have to do this anymore. My kids deserve better. I deserve better. Their mothers deserve better. I've been Jamal Gushan. Y'all been all right. Thank you. Harrison did it on Friday. Yeah, but this is still gonna be on Wednesday.
That sucks. I am
I love y'all. It was the last one, so I ain't gonna lot of people showed up. Want me to hang out for a bit? Yeah, that's a good one. What's that? Yeah, I was